This is Becky Liggero. I'm here with Angus of Centbee. And we have so much turmoil in the crypto industry right now. We have prices dropping, all of this. A lot of people are saying that merchants are stopping to accept Bitcoin. The market's on a downturn. But for somebody who's right in the center of it all, what's the actual reality of the situation?
The reality is keep building, keep trucking. That's all we're trying to do. Is we've got a business. The business is a long-term business. It's not about the ups and downs. And I know the ride can sometimes be rocky, but it's actually just about we're keeping on building. We're using Satoshi's vision, the Bitcoin SV, that node that is working nicely. And it's all just keep trucking, see this through. What we're busy doing is doing all the integration into merchants so that we can enable you to buy Bitcoin easily, install, and to enable you to be able to spend your Bitcoin. So this takes time, and we're patient. The customers that are confused, it's difficult, know that. Just hold on, things are going to be fine.
This is a good message to send in. When the split happened on November 15th, BCH, BSV, I know that you just said you're going with the BSV node. What are some of the challenges that you faced internally at Centbee and that you're still facing today that you need to get through in order to push BSV forward?
At the moment, a short-term challenge is about customer support. So customers asking us, what happened to my coins, where's my coins, how do I split, those sort of things. So it's a lack of information. So whatever we can do to help customers understand that things are going to be okay, and we just need to get a bit more information in front of them and help them. So our internal challenge is supporting customers, giving them confidence, giving them tools. Internally at the technology level, things are fine. There hasn't been any issues, the services are fine, that's all working nicely. So we're not worried about the technology side, it's about making sure that customers feel confident in what we're doing.
Excellent. And if we take a step back and look at the bigger picture, when it comes to regulators, I know that a lot of them don't necessarily understand crypto or blockchain, but you do a good job of educating and pushing forward with that. Tell me what some of the challenges have been there and how you've overcome these challenges with regulators.
One of the biggest issues with regulators is that they come from it at a nation-state level. Every regulator's domain is a particular country. So they think about everything from that perspective. When they're dealing with a global currency like Bitcoin, the challenge is how do you deal with something that's bigger than you are? And they're very used to licensing entities in a country. So when we go to them and say 90% of our customers are outside of this country, they get a little bit it's a bit confusing to them. It's a bit of a challenge because it doesn't face their normal business model, which is what Bitcoin does. It upends business models, and that means regulators have to think about it. But I must commend the regulators for taking a measured approach. They put out a position paper, 2014, that effectively said to people, it's okay, but we are going to monitor it and control it. And they're updating those position papers as we go. And we are giving lots of advice to the regulators. We're sort of saying to them, look, you can trust it for payments. You can trust it as a system that is not going to facilitate money laundering. It's not going to facilitate criminal activity. That's our commitment. And what we need to do is we need to guide the regulators how to make exemptions, how to actually deal with Bitcoin and to bring it into the payment system as a complement to existing payments.
Very good. There are so many misconceptions out there, so we're happy to hear this, Angus. And in fact, where are geographically most of your customers located? What markets do you focus on?
Oddly enough, our biggest base is India. So we have about 20% of our customers come from India, but it's a very broad spread. Countries like Bangladesh, Iraq, Nepal, then of course South Africa, Germany, the UK, but it's a very diverse spread. We're very pleased about that because it shows such a global interest in Bitcoin that there's appeal not just for the crypto community. They're actually really interested in the world's new money.